going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Remen, aka All Fires. Now, the world premiere and red carpet event for Deadpool and Wolverine was tonight in New York, which means now there's a small percentage of the population, but also people in the media who have officially seen the full film for Deadpool and Wolverine. These are the immediate reactions coming out tonight after the red carpet premiere, and trust, there's no need for a spoiler warning in this video because there will be no spoilers. Marvel Studios is extremely strict with their embargoes. These are only immediate reactions that have to be sort of short and concise. They're not full reviews. That embargo isn't up until Wednesday, essentially right when the film comes out. So we're going to break down all of the immediate reactions for people who were in attendance and just got to watch the full film of Deadpool and Wolverine. And now I want to tell you guys about the sponsor of today's video, Drift, who makes some absolutely incredible scents for your car. And you guys know from previous videos, I love everything that Drift does. Drift creates air products for your car and home. All materials they use are sustainable, and their scents are made with natural, essential, and fragrance oils. And with their subscription plan, you get special scents that tie to the seasons and the memories that are attached to them. And the thing I was delightfully shocked to find out about this little block is how much fragrance they're able to pack into here. How many times have you gotten an air freshener for your car and after a couple of days you can't smell it anymore? And I assure you that is not the case with Drift. Their blocks come loaded with scent. Okay, so for me, I actually use the wood block. It comes simply like this. This is your scent, and it also has a magnetic spot on the back because it comes with this very convenient metal clip that you simply slide over your visor. It makes it super simple just to clip in. One thing I really like about this is the wooden block has such a nicer aesthetic than some of the air fresheners I've had in the past. And here you can see with it over my visor, it's as easy as reaching up and clipping it in. And again, these things are absolutely loaded with scent, so they smell as strong on day 30 as they do on day 1. And with the subscription, they conveniently send you your next one, so again, you can just switch them out. So go ahead and follow the link down in the description and comments over to drift.co, and make sure to use my code ALWAYS55 to get 55% off your first month. Again, follow the link down in the description and comments, use code ALWAYS55 and get 55% off your first month. Start making your car smell great today. Okay, so the first reaction up is from the Hollywood Handle. You can follow them over on Twitter at Hollywood Handle. Hashtag Deadpool and Wolverine is as exciting as you're expecting it to be. It manages to have the same tone as the previous films with super funny jokes and a story that will have you laughing and crying. Hugh Jackman delivers one of his best performances as Wolverine, and the film is packed with great surprises that thankfully don't affect the course of the story. The next one, this is from Joseph Deckelmeyer, who writes over at Screen Rant. Hashtag Deadpool and Wolverine was perfect for me. No notes. Incredible journey and tribute to hashtag Marvel / the Fox universe. This team up was worth the wait and the cameos weren't wasted. It's one of the best hashtag MCU movies to date. I'm glad I avoided spoilers. I popped for all of the surprises. My educated wish is to make this film make $2 billion. Let's effing go. The next one is from Joey Morona, a writer for The Plain Dealer, who had to say this: I've just seen hashtag Deadpool and Wolverine, and oh my god, this movie delivers, and it's going to make an ton of money. The next one up is Eric Davis, writer over at Fandango and Rotten Tomatoes. Quote, LFG absolutely loved hashtag Deadpool and Wolverine. Yes, the cameos and surprises are epic, and the humor and the action, the blood-soaked fights, and the needle drops are tremendous too. But it's the respect and love for the characters that win you over. This is the ultimate Deadpool movie. It is the ultimate Wolverine movie. It's a damn good time, and the best of the 3 Deadpool movies for sure. Have fun. The next one up is from Epic Film Guys. Deadpool and Wolverine is a shot of pure adrenaline to the heart of the MCU, with surprises so exciting you'll be jumping out of your theater seat. Reynolds and Jackman are perfection in the hilarious team-up we've all been waiting for. Your body is not ready. The senior movies editor over at Collider, Ross Bonaname, had to say this: my biggest problem with hashtag Deadpool has been that he's been playing in too small of a sandbox. That is not the case with hashtag Deadpool and Wolverine. A true love letter to the 20th century Fox era of Marvel, and such a weird, bloody, surprising delight. Thanks, Marvel Jesus. Writer Josh Weiss had to say this: hashtag Deadpool and Wolverine is everything I wanted and more. A phenomenal tribute to the Fox era of Marvel that sets the stage for big things. Probably the most fun you'll have this or any summer. See it with the crowd. Bravo. Next up, my buddy Brandon Davis from comicbook.com and of course the Phase Zero podcast tweeted out this: Deadpool and Wolverine is an insane, bombastic Marvel wet dream. Plenty of surprises, but with epic action, excessive violence, and relentless humor, parentheses, most of which landed for me. Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds over-delivered. It's a lot to process. I had a blast. Next up, deputy editor of news over at Collider, Maggie Lovett, had to say this: Deadpool and Wolverine is the superhero nostalgia fest you've been waiting for. If you were suffering from quote-unquote superhero fatigue, this will be a effing shock to your system that will have you laughing, screaming, and crying. 10 out of 10, no notes. Next up is Sean O'Connell from Cinema Blend had to say this, quote, "At some point during hashtag Deadpool and Wolverine, I whispered, how in the F in the name of Marvel Jesus does this movie exist? No matter what you are expecting, it's beyond that. Ryan Reynolds is a lunatic. I am in awe of this gonzo movie. The MCU event movie is back." Fellow YouTuber Grace Randolph said that the movie was perfect, no notes, one of the best comic book movies of all time, best MCU movie since Endgame, and hopes that nobody ruins any of the great surprises. Jenna Anderson, a writer for comicbook.com, also the co-host of Phase Zero alongside Brandon Davis, said this, hashtag Deadpool and Wolverine absolutely charmed me. I am in disbelief of what it accomplishes and how it does so without ever really cheapening the experience. It's so violent and surprisingly heartfelt. Mike Ryan, who's a writer for Uproxx and Huffington Post and Movie Line, had to say this, Deadpool and Wolverine smokes, so much fun, and a love letter, hate that term, but that's what it is, to the Fox era of Marvel movies. I assumed it would be violent based on how much Marvel's been selling that, but I'd say it's the most gory of the three, hashtag Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, of course, the reactions are going to come out over the next couple of days, but look, we kind of know the routine, guys. There's only so much you can say in a limited reaction, and the review embargo isn't up until Wednesday night, basically right before the movie comes out. So people are going to try to react as much as they can and dance around any spoilers or real reveals, but it seems like, by all accounts, that this movie is actually executing and going to be the movie that we were hoping it's going to be. And that's not just exciting for someone like me who talks about this stuff every single day and will be for the foreseeable future, but because Marvel Studios was said to leave a lot riding on this to set up the future. And so knowing that this first step is a strong one and that the movie is awesome is absolutely relieving to hear. And I think for a lot of us who have tickets this weekend makes us even more hyped. But you guys let me know all your thoughts down below. Do you got your tickets? How hype are you? Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Alright guys, we're just days away from the next PlayStation 5 giveaway, which will actually be on Friday, the day after Deadpool and Wolverine drops on Thursday in most places in the US. If you want to be entered to win or for any of the future giveaways, super simple, all the same rules will apply. Hit the sub button because you need to be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below because it's truly random. The more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. Tomorrow we'll also announce a brand new winner for the Deadpool and Wolverine tickets. Again, just be a sub and leave a comment. It's really that simple. Also remember, we'll only announce winners when there is one, live with my voice and the comments shown live on screen at the end of the video. So please be safe and vigilant, really, on YouTube or any platform. Never ever give away your information on a third-party app like Telegram or WhatsApp. Remember, no content creator will ever charge you for shipping. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music under the name All Fires. In fact, I have a brand new song dropping at midnight tonight, which by the time this video posts will be under an hour. Again, you can find it under All Fires on all platforms. All right, thanks for checking out the video, guys. See you in the next one. Peace.